Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new trade recap of last week. I had a 0.5% netto gain week. Yeah, for me. So we will start with GBPCAD, the first trade I took. This was a minus 1% of me. So if I look, where were we trading in? We were in a very big impulsive move, and then we had some corrective nature. So I will see what was the driver. So we came from this low, we broke this lower high, this one here, this is our new high, because this week came till the same level, so this is our high. So then we made here our low, higher high, low, higher high. So we are in a bullish market. So everything between that low and this high could be a correction for potential more upside momentum. So what we received after that impulse, we received a bull flag. So we had our high, low, new high. We broke this previous low here, and then we made the false break of that fake out. So the fake out flag. Then we went till the beginning of correction, and we closed just above with one weekly candle. But this doesn't mean that we cannot go to the downside, because this could be a false break of that weekly high week, that we can go more to the downside. So that's why we went minus 1%, because this is just a false break of this weekly high, because the sellers are kicking in from that point. And that's why we made that weekly bearish candle close. So if I went to the daily chart, then on the daily, what can you see on the daily? So if I look, we had here we had our first leg, second leg, third leg, then potential fifth leg, which played out. And then we had here and we were looking at first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. We came back to the IC. Between all the blue candles, you have one red candle, so this is working like a magnet. That's why I put my daily zone at this candle here, and we touched it, and we went a little bit to the upside. So if I look now more in depth on the 4-hour, what could you see we had on the 4-hour? We had here our impulse, and then we received some corrective nature counter to the trend, as you can see. So this was obvious for me that I could take it, but I didn't take in count that the weekly could take me out for that false break. So what I saw was, when we hit the daily zone of interest, the white zone, I saw here this shoulder one had, we touched the 4-hour previous highs here, not the break, just the highs is fine for me to take inversion and shoulders. So we had our shoulder one, head, shoulder two. I just put up my limit here for potentially go to the upside till this 4-hour minus 27 here. And we didn't do that. We went straight till my stop loss point here. And the price went further back to the downside. So this was a minus 1%. But you could also see that we could take another scale in trade. So if I go on the daily, we broke below, but we had still this wick here. So if I take my horizontal black line, 4-hour black line here, this can be our fake out of that bullish M. So you see that the price rejected on that zone. So we just potentially could make a shoulder one, head shoulder two. From that point, we made a new kind of low here, not confirmed yet that we are bearish, just an indication that we can make that head and shoulders. So I just removed my daily zone then here, and then you can see that you could take here the diesel trade. So, and the 4-hour like this here, 4-hour zone adjusted like this, and then the diesel here like this. So this trade you could take. So I didn't took it this one because I already had a minus 1% on that trade, and the weekly false break could play against me. So if you could take this trade, then you can count like this. You have the first candle, second candle, third candle. You can take your limit here, and then you could go to the upside to make that daily head and shoulders, and it rejected on that. So you could take here some 2.9% out, 3% on the daily shoulder one zone, and then you went straight to the downside. So then BTCUSD. So I took Bitcoin, I took the long. So if I go to the weekly, I will just make it longer here. So on the weekly, what we saw was we came from this high and we made a new low. Then we went to the upside. We just didn't broke it here. We had some struggles at the selling point, you can see, because we made then here that same highs, same lows, and then we went back to the upside. So now we have a clear break of this weekly highs of that wicks. So what we can see is, or potentially can make, is maybe that pullback, or we can make the bullish M to confirm the upwards trend. So that's what I can see. We had that weekly bullish impulsive candle close. So I was looking back for more upside momentum because we are in the bull cycle of Bitcoin. So that's why I just wanted to take it long and didn't want to wait for the pullback. So I saw also here, if I take my line, you can also see that we had here some bullish momentum kicking in from that wick, and here also. So that's why I was also looking for some buyers, not the clearest buyers sitting there, but just some buyers showing there that they are present there. So okay. So then I went to the daily, and on the daily, I'll just refresh it. On the daily, what can you see on the daily was we had a very big impulsive move to the upside. So what can you see is, I will just delete these daily zones here. You can see that we were trading bullish. So we had our first leg, second leg, third leg. This is one high. Then we came back to the same lows here. And yeah, we went back. So I'll just do it like this. So first leg, second leg, third leg, we came back to the daily lows, just didn't have the entry there. Then we went back. So the pattern reset was here, and then we could take a long. So I went to a 4-hour then, and what I saw was, so as you can see, the price came back to my daily zone. We hadn't here an entry, neither we had it here. So then we waited to touch this daily zone again, and what we had here was a diesel. We had our first candle, second candle, third candle. We can place our limit, and then we could go to the upside. I just took 1.5% out because we were already running here 4%. So I just used the profit locking method. So my stop loss was standing here on 3%. So with a 0.5% risk entry, this would be a 1.5 netto gain. So these are the two trades I took that upcoming week. So yeah, I hope you had a nice trading week and see you next week. Bye.